Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Liz. Today our session is focused on building strength and toning the body. So if you have any injuries or anything like that, of course always consult with the physician before you begin if you have significant injuries. Otherwise, do what you can. If you need to take a break, do so. And welcome, let's get started. Alright, we're going to start standing on our mat today. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale, let it out. Good. Bring those feet about hip width apart. Soft bend in the knees. Palms facing front, shoulders back and down. And just maybe give a little sway side to side. Maybe bend the knees a little bit. Or you can stand completely still, becoming aware of the mind and the body, becoming aware of your practice today, maybe setting an intention or a goal for your practice today. Whether it's the morning, the afternoon, and the evening, you can always have a goal in mind or an intention. Focusing on what you need and want from the practice today. And beginning to let go. As you become aware of the mind and body, and you begin to let go, you maybe start to notice your body, your shoulders relaxing back and down. Your fingertips become softer. You may feel more space between the fingers. I have a little visitor today. And then start to tune in to that breath. Begin by taking a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to move at your own pace. Inhaling through the nose and slowly exhaling through the nose. If you need to release any additional stress or tension from the body, feel free to alternate exhaling through the nose and the mouth. Letting it all go, especially when you exhale through the mouth, releasing that tension and stress that's been built up in your body. Use that core, engage the core here. Soft bend in those knees, still don't lock them out. Let's take 2 more deep inhales and exhales at our own pace. Good, and if the eyes are closed, maybe start to slowly open them as you sway side to side. Fingers start to wiggle slightly, maybe add a little sway in the hip, maybe bend the knees a little bit, whatever feels good for you. Good, start to wake the body up a little more. And then take those shoulders rolling up and back. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, release. You can keep swaying like I am. Or you can stand still, whatever's comfortable. Tune into your body. Listen to what you need and want from your practice today. Be mindful. Be aware. Let's do once more, maybe twice. And then switch directions. Take those nice big shoulder rolls to the front, soft elbows. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale as they release. Good. Breathing. And 2 more. Last one. Good. Shake it out. Take those arms and sway side to side, a little bit bigger this time. Really get that nice twist in the core. Find a focal point. Keep that focus on the core. Soft bend in those knees. Good. Let those arms relax. Shoulders should be down and away from the ears. Great job, guys. And come back to center. Let's roll those wrists. Release that tension, that carpal tunnel from working on our computers and texting, all this remote work. And switch directions. Good. And open those fingers wide. Palms are wide. Touch each finger to the thumb. Really stretch those wrists. Stretch those fingers out. You guys got this. You're doing great. Wonderful. Good. Go a couple times in each direction. And last one. Good. Roll the wrists, roll the shoulders, and then take that right arm across our body, just gently pulling. Still warming up the body, especially if it's the morning for you. Your body may not be very warm just yet if you've just woken up. Good. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, switch sides. Pull that left arm in nice and gently. Feel that nice stretch in your back and your shoulders. Good. And release, open, thumbs face up. Push back, squeeze, and thumbs down. Interlace those fingers behind us. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Soft bend in the knees if it's comfortable. Slowly start to hinge forward. Let the arms rise as you hinge. And gently fold. Maybe feel a stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. And slowly release the fingertips. Let those arms gently fall to the mat. Keep that soft bend in the knees. Grab at the elbows. Shoulders are relaxed. Head hangs heavy. Maybe sway side to side here. Maybe let the head shake in a yes motion. And then shake out no. Good. Reaching for the mat. Go ahead and come down to all fours. Turn this way so there you guys can see me. All right, we're going to begin to move through some cat and cow poses. So inhale. Drop that belly, open that chest. Exhale, round and arch the back. Pull that navel to the sky. Inhale, watch the belly drop. Exhale, round the back. Awesome work. Keep moving at your own pace. Move with your breath. Feel that nice opening in the chest and the back. And twice more in each direction. Great job, guys. Go ahead and come into that child's pose for just a minute. Arms are outstretched in front of you. Hips pressed back. Forehead resting on the mat. Remember, you can always take those knees wider if you need to sit those hips back a little bit deeper. Inhale, start to rise back to all fours. And then, moving into our first downward facing dog, go ahead and tuck those toes under, send those hips up and back. Slowly and gently pedal the feet if it's comfortable. If it's not, just stay here, hold the down dog. Pull that navel in tight. Okay? Pull the navel towards the rib cage. And just do what feels good. Feel the stretch in the body. Pedal the feet or hold still. Remember, this is your time, your practice. Good. And when you're ready, if you've been pedaling, go ahead and press both heels close to the mat. Lift those hips. Feel that nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. Pull the chest towards the hips. Good. From here, we're going to transition into a plank. So when you're in plank, if you need to drop to those knees, feel free to do so. And just hold it here. Pull that navel in, nice strong line. From the tip of our head all the way down to the tip of our toes. Starting to warm up that body, engaging those muscles. Good. Press back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Alternate those heel presses. Listen to your body. If you need to drop the knees, drop them. Good. Pressing both heels down, lift those hips. Nice deep inhale, exhale, transition. Shifting forward once again, hold that plank or drop to that kneeling plank. You need to drop to the elbows as well, that's fine. Listen to your body, do what you're capable of. Make sure you're breathing, don't hold the breath. Start to feel that strength in your arms coming back. Feel those muscles working. Good, press it back. Still just warming up here. Good. And walk those feet up to the top of our mat. Reach, forward fold, soften the knees, relax the shoulders. Grab onto the elbows if it's comfortable. Shake the head out, yes. And shake our head out now. Sway as you hang heavy. Releasing the fingertips to the floor. Slowly roll it up. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Exhale, release thumbs to heart center. Good. Inhale. Arms rise. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Little bend in the knees. Just little. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knees. Slowly preparing for our chair pose. Good. Keep moving through the motion with the arms if you feel more comfortable. Feel free to bend a little deeper. Finding that chair pose. Inhale as the arms rise. Exhale, release. Keep the core tight as well. Sit back into those heels. Make sure the knees aren't going over the toes. Let's speed it up a little bit. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, doing great. 3, 2, last one, hold it down here, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, softly start to fold, come halfway, hold here. And then if you feel comfortable, you can reach to the mat. Otherwise, stay with those legs halfway. Great work, guys. Go ahead and start to walk it back to that downward facing dog. Alternate those heel presses. Good. So drop to all fours for just a minute. We're going to get ready to move through some sun salutations. We're just going to stay with the half series. So you don't need any props for this class, but I have some light dumbbells. I have a little exercise ball and a strap. So if you want to grab that little ball, or if you have a block, you can use that as well. If you want to go ahead and stick that between your thighs. If you want to, this is totally optional. You do not have to. And then when you're ready, find that kneeling plank or find that full plank. Hold here. Squeeze those legs together. Really feel that body working. Exhale, slowly drop down. Yoga push-up. And press away. Good. Remember, you can drop to those knees if you need to. Slowly drop. Press it up. You can also alternate. Do one here. Slowly drop. Move at your own pace. And press away. Good. And then you can drop those knees. That may help you. We're halfway there. We've got 4 done. Keep those elbows in. You guys are doing great. 3 more. Feel those triceps working. 2. And last one. Good. Core is tight. Hold that plank. Squeeze tight. The block, if you have one. If you don't, still squeeze those legs together real tight. Good. Go ahead and remove that. Press back into downward facing dog. Set that prop off to the side. Alternate those heel presses. Good, guys. Getting that heart rate up. We're getting ready to get it up a little bit more. Okay? So, if you need to pause for a minute and watch what I'm about to do with the sun salutations, and then you can join in, or you can listen as you go along. So I'll walk you through it twice, and then we'll continue to move. So this is building up that cardio, also building up the muscles though. We're slimming those muscles down so we can tone as we move. So find downward facing dog as you finish. Alternate the heel presses. On the next inhale, shift into plank. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga. Press into cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Once more. Shift into plank. Hold here. Slowly lower chaturanga. You can also do kneeling plank. Press into cobra or up dog. Good. Back to plank. You're going to take that right knee, go to that right knee to left elbow, back to plank, left elbow, or left knee to right elbow, back to plank. That's the modified version. So let's do it one more time. Press back, downward facing dog. Good. Nice deep inhale, exhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Good, come back to plank. So you can take that right knee to left elbow, or you can twist. Open it up to revolving triangle. Come back, bring knee to elbow, left knee to right elbow, twist and open. Just works a little bit more of that core. And press it back. We've got 4 more at your own pace. Choose which series. You can stay with the original. You can add the knee to the elbow, or you can go for the full twist. Whatever you choose, keep the muscles tight, keep that core engaged. That's what's important. 3 more. You can alternate between the two. 2 more. Arms should be on fire. Doing great, guys. Should be coming up on that last one. Press back to downward facing dog as you finish. Slowly drop to all fours. Flow through some cat and cows if you need it. Stretch those wrists if you need it. Good, heart rate is up. Find child's pose if you need to. Maybe take those arms by the side, let those shoulders rest. You guys are doing great, keep breathing. That was a lot of work on the core and the arms. We're gonna get ready to move into those legs. So when you're ready, find all fours, downward facing dog, tuck those toes. Good, walk it up. Find forward fold. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale halfway, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Inhale halfway. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Good. On the next inhale, roll all the way up. This time as you exhale, we're going to find chair. Take those arms in front of you. Good. Inhale, press them back. Now, if you want to add on here, you do not have to. You can grab water bottles. You can grab soup cans. You can grab little dumbbells. Mine are probably a little bit heavier. I would probably stick with 1 or 2 pounds, but I've only got my fives nearby, so that's what I'm going to use. We won't be here too long, but it's a way to add some weight. So feet hip width apart. Inhale, take those arms behind us. Exhale, sit into chair. Good. Inhale, reach behind. Exhale, chair. For 8. Core is tight. 7. Keep breathing. 6. 5. So these are not fast. 4. Especially if you've got weight. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Go ahead and drop that weight if you've got it. Come back to center. If you're standing at the top of your mat, open it up to the long end of your mat. Toes slightly facing out. Always grab water if you need it. I'm going to grab a quick sip. So next we're going to move into moonflowers and sunflowers. So toes slightly facing towards the corners, just at about hip width or a little farther apart. Okay, hips slightly tucked under in line. Everything should be like a nice flat board. Okay, like you're leaning up against a wall. You can use weights here again if you'd like, or some kind of weighted material. I'm not going to use that this time, but you're always welcome to add your own weight. So as you inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, slightly bend the elbows, bend the knees, bring the elbows to the rib cage. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. Moving through our moonflowers here. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Toes may want to go a little bit more to the side, almost maybe parallel to the mat. That's perfectly fine. Just breathe. Inhale up, exhale, release. Guys are doing 3, 2, last one. Good. We're going to keep the same movement with the legs and then move into sunflower. So just sweeping the arms. If you can reach all the way to the mat, that's great. If you just give a little bend right here, that's great. Right below that navel, decide what works for you. Working on the inner thighs, the glutes. If you've got weight, you might feel it in the shoulders a little more. Just breathing. You want to keep that heart rate up, but you want to breathe. And go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold it down here. Good, if you can, lift to those toes, the balls of the feet. Take those arms in front of you. Open the arms. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the hips. Little dips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels. Slowly straighten the legs. Take those toes to the front. Keep those hands on the hips. Slowly hinge forward, very slowly. Stop halfway if you have a block or any kind of book or anything, a bolster. Feel free to reach for it here. If you feel like you can reach for the mat. Keep that head above your heart. Nice deep inhales and exhales here. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed, and then when it's comfortable, let the head hang heavy. You can bend the elbows. You can heel toe it a little wider. Good. We're going to walk the hands to the right. Slowly dip into that leg. Walk it back center. And then dip to the left. Good. So this is a nice slow motion, so it should be a little bit of a stretch, little bit of strength training. We want to slowly bring our heart rate down. You guys did a fantastic job. We're going to slowly move into the cool down portion of our session. Nice and slow, listen to your body. Let's go once more on each side. And then begin to find our way back to center. Good. Start to heel toe those feet together and turn to the top of our mat. Reach for that forward fold, let the head hang. Soft shoulders. Shake the head, yes. And shake the head out now. Release any of that last minute built up tension. Good. Slowly come up halfway. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Walk those feet back. Hold a plank or a kneeling plank, just a soft one. And press back, downward facing dog. Walk those heel presses. Release the neck here. And drop to all fours. And find a child's pose. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Slowly find our way to all fours and then find our way to a seated position. Bring the hands to the knees, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale up, exhale, release. Been really tight and tense and stressed in my shoulders, so I'm hoping you guys were able, like me, to release some of that through this workout. Good, and switch directions. Good. And shoulders back and down. Let's go ahead and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. You can stay here. You can reach with that right arm to the left side of the head. Pull the right ear closer. You can also drop the opposite fingertips, really pulling deep into that shoulder and that neck stretch. Keeping the core tight here. And slowly turn to face that right knee. And ear comes back to the shoulder. Slowly release. Good. Drop the head back, shoulders back and down, looking up, stretching out the throat, the front of our neck. And then exhale, let the chin fall to the chest. If you want to add resistance here, reaching behind, gently pull the chin in closer. This is a nice stretch for the neck and shoulders after you work the upper body and the body's warmer. It really releases a lot of tension there. Inhale back to center. When you're ready, drop left ear to left shoulder. Holding here, reaching with that left arm to the right side, pull the left ear closer. Dropping the right fingertips if it's comfortable, really pressing that shoulder away from the body. And turn to face that left knee. And left ear back to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Go ahead and drop the chin to the chest, hands on the knees. Begin to inhale, roll right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Move at your own pace. Really stretching those shoulders. We worked them a lot today with planks. Moving through the positions we held for a while. And once more each direction. Good. And let the chin fall to the chest. As we slowly bring the head up, take the arms up with the inhale, reaching nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to twist, bringing left hand to right knee, right hand comes behind, massage those internal organs. Feel that twist, look over the back shoulder. Inhale, let the spine grow. Exhale, twisting. Good. Inhale, find center, reach it up nice and tall. Exhale, switch sides. Bring right hand to left knee, left hand comes behind. Maybe feel a pop or a crack in between. Good. Inhale, bring those arms up. Go ahead and take those legs out in front of you for staff. Exhale, fold forward. Now, if you need to use a strap here, feel free. I have an exercise band. You can use an actual yoga strap if that helps you, if you need that extra support. If you're too flexible, take a block, place it in front of those feet, try to reach for the other side. Listen to the body. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Press that heart towards the knees. Good. Slowly roll up, let the soles of the feet meet for butterfly. Open those hips, sit nice and tall. Let the knees fall. Sit nice and tall. Staying here or hinging forward. We tend to hold a lot of stress and tension in our hips as well as our shoulders and our neck, so it's always important to really give a nice deep stretch to those at the end of any workout, whether it's a yoga workout, a HIIT workout, walking, running. Gotta pay attention to those special joints, especially for women. Inhale, slowly rise up. When you're ready, let the knees float together. And then we're gonna start to slowly, ever so slowly, roll onto our back. Let the knees hug into the chest, rock side to side. Press those shoulder blades into the mat. Feel the mat massage the back nice and gently. You can begin to make little circles with the knees. Still using the breath, inhaling and exhaling. And feel free to switch directions. Come back to center. Let the soles of the feet meet the mat. Arms open to a T-pose. Gently rock side to side. Let the knees begin to fall in one direction, however they may. Turn the head in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center with the knees and go ahead and switch sides. And back to center. Go ahead and hug those knees in one last time. Rock side to side. Good. And take those legs straight up towards the sky. Arms by the side, or they can rest on the abdomen. Soft bend in the knees. Start to feel that blood rushing back to the heart. Hopefully the heart rate is slowed down a little more. Maybe start to feel the toes become numb and tingly. Maybe the legs as the blood starts to slowly leave. You can also put your legs up against the wall here, where you can do it freely. And then when you're about to the point where both feet start to get numb, you can lower one at a time, or you can lower them both nice and controlled. Use the core. All the way down to your mat, and then inhale, bring those arms overhead. Reach, nice full body stretch. As we always do at the end of our practice, we'll take 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, and let it go. Arms can fall where they're comfortable, if that's above the head, out to the side, down by the hips, resting on our abdomen. Let the hips begin to relax, legs may begin to spread, knees and feet rolling off to the sides. Shoulders back and down with the shoulders pulled away from the ears. Lower back pressed into the mat. You can always place pillows, a bolster, blocks underneath your knees to relieve some of that pressure on the lower back. Or you can bend at the knees, letting the soles of the feet meet the mat. Decide what works for you. This is where you really need to tune in and listen to the body. Listen to your mind. Start to close the eyes. Soften the body. Let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth to the back of the throat. Let the eyes meet, the eyelids meet, and let the eyes fall back into their sockets. Start to become aware of your mind and your body. Letting go of all cares and worries. The body becomes heavier with each exhale. Feeling the mat beneath us hold us up and support us. Our body melts into the ground as our eyes melt into our sockets and our tongue falls melting to the back of our throat. Our fingers uncurl. We maybe wiggle them slightly just to remember that they're there along with our toes. Hips have opened. Knees and feet and legs are spread wide and rolled to the sides. You can also choose to let them meet in a soft butterfly if it matches our mind and body today. Shoulders pulled down and away from the ears. There's space between the chin and the chest. We've also allowed that space between our eyebrows to come back alive. Instead of squinching and having that stress and tension held there, we've released that through our practice. Our eyebrows are soft. The space between the eyebrows are soft. Our lower back softly melts into our mat. The body is heavy. We've let go of our thoughts, of our cares, of our worries. We've maybe let go of that negative comment someone made about us earlier, maybe one that we made about someone, letting that negativity go out of our lives. Noticing how our mind and our body feels in this moment. Knowing that we're capable of relaxing, of letting go, of enjoying and being in the moment, the present moment, the here and now. A place we tend to forget. When we're ready, keeping the eyes closed, we start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe bend the knees or rock the legs gently side to side, whatever feels comfortable for us. On that next inhale, bringing those arms overhead, straightening them out, straighten those legs if they've been bent. Open, nice full body stretch. We can stay here on our back in the open body stretch. We can hug our knees into our chest, or we can roll to one side, hugging those knees in. Deciding what we need in these last few moments. Enjoying the quiet and the peace. I always like to read a piece of scripture at the end of my practice. So today our scripture comes from Hebrews 11:1. It says, "Now faith is assurance of the things we have hoped for and a conviction of things that have not yet been seen." When you're ready, begin to slowly find your way up to the seated position, taking as much time as you need. If you need to pause the video here, feel free to do so and enjoy resting in Shavasana, or final relaxation. But when you are ready and when you get to that point, coming to that seated position, sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, let those arms come up overhead, letting the palms meet. Exhale, release thumbs to heart center. Thank you all for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed the video, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my page for more videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.